So once again, it is time for the daily Ethno Guessr game. Um, today's today's game is influenced by this drink recommendation by Furious Idea, who recommended a small glass of Jameson Triple Triple and a can of Pepsi, poured equal parts. That's what I have been doing, and this is about. I think this is the fourth glass of it. Um, And what happened was, so this drink, I don't know how, okay, I did the daily game and I got in the top 2%. I didn't get perfect, but I wasn't too bad. I got in the top 2%, but I forgot to press record. So this drink clearly, like it may make me decent at Ethno Guessr, but I forgot to press record. So this drink made me forget to press record and actually record my Ethno Guessr time. So let me just make sure I'm recording now. Okay, I'm recording. So I'm gonna do challenge mode, and I'm gonna see the long, like the more thorough um effects of this drink combination. So this one is obviously Asiatic. I'm gonna say it's from right about here. Damn. Okay. This one is that weird one, isn't it? This one's that weird one. This one's that weird one from here, isn't it? It looks African, but I swear it's that weird one from here. No, it really looks African though. I probably shouldn't guess over here. There's like a weird one from there that. Okay, I'm gonna guess here. Fuck, it was exactly what I thought. Oh, God damn. All right. It just doesn't look like it's from there. You know what I mean? You could see that I did think it, but I didn't guess it. Anyway, this one is a Pakistani man. This one right there. Where's this one from again? I feel like I knew this at one point. I don't remember what it is. Oh, okay, this is the South American. This is like around here, I think. All right, I'm gonna try to rush through these, because I think this is again South American, even more south. Okay, it kind of was. Mountain Melanesiad. Mountain Melanesiad, yep. This one is these islands, I believe. Let's just go for that one right there. Fuck. Are you kidding me? Okay, Micronesiad, but apparently that island wasn't close enough anyway. Another Papua New Guinea one. What? Okay, Paleo Melanesiad. Okay, fine, but like was I really that far off that I deserve that low of a score? Anyway, this one looks like the Basque one, but I don't think it is the Basque one. Which one is this one again? It looks Greek. I would say it looks like around here. Okay, yeah, that's what it is. This is the California. This guy is like outside a liquor store. He needs some money. This one's the Appalachian. I'm trying to rush through this a little bit because I really messed up with the other one. But for the record, I got in the top 2% on the daily game. I got around 4,100 as my average score. Messed up with a few guesses. Anyway, let's not let that take away from whatever this is. This one's a little bit confusing. I think I'm gonna go for around there. Yeah, makes sense. This one, like this one's like is kind of hard to tell if it's Native American or Southeast Asian, but in my experience with those types of situations, it's usually Native American. So I'm gonna guess there. Okay, it was further south, Central Andid. Where's this guy from? I don't know. This guy looked kind of like Tiger Woods. I remember there being someone like that from Madagascar. I'm gonna go for that. It was that. Okay, I vaguely remembered that. This guy's Japanese, 100%. Look at this. Like this guy's Japanese. Hell yeah. Okay, fuck. Okay, so this is the one I have to guess specifically here in this part of Japan, close to Matsuyama and Hiroshima. Feels like it's a bit of a harsh score. A whole 1,000 off. This guy's Indian. I've noticed a trend of the mustache Indians being like in this kind of general area. I'm gonna guess around here for this Indian. All right, it was further north. All right. This guy looks Scandinavian to me, I would say. Maybe a little bit Eastern Scandinavian. I'm gonna guess around there. It was kind of Eastern. Okay, I'm glad I like that's kind of what I thought. Eastern Scandinavian. That one was like not based on memory. That was based on what they look like. Woman's very attractive. I should remember that. I think I've got that one before. The woman that's probably the most attractive woman out of all these phenotypes. This one I think is Korean. I think this is the Korean one. It was, yeah. Okay, this one obviously Indian. Based on the mustache, I'm gonna go south. No, it's gonna be that fucking Gonded one, isn't it? It's gonna be that fucking weird Gonded one. It was that fucking South Gonded. Those ones, I don't know what the fuck that means. I don't even want to read about it, to be honest. I don't want to read that. Just out of like, so should I read that? Should I learn about the Gondeds? I don't want to learn about the Gondeds. I'm not gonna read that. This guy, somewhat south. Let's go for around here. Okay, the bullseye. This guy, Egypted. That was in the daily one that I've just done. This is that weird Bantu one, isn't it? The Bantu one from the jungles of the Congo. Okay, it was, but bambooted. I think one of you guys said it was a pygmy. Yeah, shortest pygmy type in the world. Okay, I should read these more. So this is the pygmy type, and they are from Congo jungle in this specific area. It'll be a little bit tough to remember the specific area. Anyway, let's move on to the next one. This is a sanded type person. Where in South Africa? I'm just gonna go general South Africa. Okay, it was from like the very Strand Looper. So this is from the very coast here. I guess that was where the Hottentots were. Let me finish this drink. Okay. I vaguely remember this one. I've definitely seen this one before. I don't remember where it's from. It's definitely some type of North American. I'm gonna guess around here. I know that's wrong, but okay, yeah, yeah. It was another California one. Now is this one? This one is either the Spanish or the Ponted. I think this one's Ponted, so I'm gonna go for that. It was the Ponted. This one, South India or Sri Lanka. I'm gonna go for there. Okay, apparently it wasn't South. Okay, whatever. This guy, like somewhere around there. Okay, West Amazon. Yeah, that's what it looked like. This one looks like around here. I think this might be the Armenid. I'm gonna go for that. It was the Armenid. This one looks like a northern type of like northeast Russian here. I'm gonna go for around there. That's probably a bit excessive. I'll go for around there. This is the Uralid. I've fully talked about that and guessed this, but I forget these things. Maybe my memory isn't too good, but I forget these repeating ethnicities, even though I've done them multiple times. This guy's just very dark, so I'm gonna go for the South Sudan. You know, I've heard that's where the darkest people are in the world, so I'm gonna go for South Sudan. Okay, it worked. This guy, I think, is the Huang something, Huangoid or some shit. Yeah, that's exactly what it's called. Okay, yeah, that's what I thought. It's Northern Chinese slash Korean slash Japanese. I'm not gonna read the description just because there's so many. On the challenge mode, I shouldn't, take too much time. No, I was gonna guess Papua New Guinea. That's not Papua New Guinea. This is some type of Ethiopian. I'm gonna guess around there. Okay, Proto-Ethiopian. This is West African. I'm gonna guess like Ghana here. Okay. Is this the one? This is the one that I guess Congo and I get wrong, and it's Senegal. Is that one? I feel like that might be that one. I feel like it might be that one, so I'm gonna guess that it was that one. Yeah, the Senegal. Sometimes I guess Congo. There was a UFC fighter called Czech Congo. I don't even know if his ancestry was from the Congo, but his name was Cheek or Czech Congo, and this guy reminds me of that. I don't know why, but I like will consistently guess Congo for this guy when he's not. I finally got this one right. Anyway, let's go to the next one. This is Southeast Asian. This looks like around here. Okay, Shanid wasn't quite accurate. This guy we had in the daily game. I remember this guy was in the daily game. This is the Pueblet. I remember this was in the daily game. I tried recording it. I thought I was recording. Apparently, I wasn't recorded, but I just had this in the daily game. It's the Pueblet. This is the Pakistani man from. I remember I guessed this like the border of Afghanistan, Iran, and Pakistan. I think this is that one. Oh, it's not that one. Okay, I remembered this being that one, but I misremembered. So this is a mountain ended. Never mind. It's the Eden Hazard one, which I incorrectly guessed in France, but it's Poland is the correct guess. Okay, North Pond. All right, that's a pretty decent score for the challenge mode. That's honestly when I did the daily game, I got I think around 4,100. So this is slightly better. Didn't get perfect though, but that was that was me testing out this drink combination. Um, yeah. For the next daily game, I'm glad it wasn't like if it was a perfect score, that would be a genuine tragedy. Like if it was a perfect score and I failed to record it, that would have been way worse. So I'm trying to cope with that. At least it wasn't that. Although I did forget to record the daily game. Anyway, I'll record the next daily game. That is all for now.